The room went silent, and then it happened. A scene so messy, so raw, that fans are still talking about it weeks later. Lisa exploded, literally, on Daniel, and then dropped the bombshell: she's allegedly still married. It all started as one of those classic 90-day fiancé meet-cute moments that TLC loves to hype up. Daniel, sweet and unsuspecting, thought he was in for a romantic evening with Lisa. But reality had other plans. The cameras captured every awkward glance, every whispered tension, and of course, every messy, uncomfortable moment. Fans on Reddit immediately called it the most chaotic dinner ever. TikTok clips exploded with slow-motion reactions of Daniel's face, mouth wide open, and viewers couldn't get enough of the drama.
You have to understand, the K-1 visa isn't just a piece of paper, it's a ticking clock. Couples face insane pressure. Cultural differences, family expectations, and financial stress all collide. And for Lisa and Daniel, it seems like the stress reached a breaking point faster than TLC could even edit. Daniel, ever the optimist, tried to keep things lighthearted. He smiled, cracked a joke, hoping Lisa would relax. But Lisa had a storm brewing inside her. TLC's cameras caught every tiny flicker of frustration. The way she avoided eye contact, the sighs heavy with tension, the hand gestures that screamed, "I can't do this anymore." And then, the moment that would go viral. Lisa's explosive meltdown wasn't just emotional, it was literal. Fans on TikTok immediately dubbed it the diarrhea dinner disaster, and clips were circulating faster than any official TLC promo. But here's where it gets darker. In the chaos, she revealed something Daniel and the viewers weren't prepared for. "I'm still married," she said. A simple sentence, but it hit like a nuclear bomb. Daniel froze. The cameraman's microphone caught every word. And just like that, the narrative fans thought they were following flipped upside down. Reddit threads exploded with theories. Was this legal? Did Daniel know? Was TLC hiding something? The K-1 visa process requires honesty. Could this derail everything? For Lisa, the stakes were personal. The stress of immigration timelines, the constant push and pull with Daniel, and her own unresolved issues from her previous marriage collided into one explosive confession. She wasn't just spilling the tea, she was exposing herself completely, vulnerabilities and all. And for Daniel, it was a nightmare. He had trusted her, committed emotionally, and suddenly realized the foundation of their relationship might be built on secrets. Fans watching at home weren't just shocked, they were horrified, captivated, and debating fiercely. TikTok trends blew up with side-by-side clips of Daniel's shock face and Lisa's tearful confession. Reddit threads piled up with fan receipts from earlier episodes, pointing out moments where Lisa might have been dropping subtle hints about her marital status, which went unnoticed by casual viewers. This is where TLC's editing genius, or, some would say, manipulation, comes into play. They're masters at compressing hours of footage into the perfect narrative arc. In Lisa and Daniel's storyline, subtle glances, whispered arguments, and awkward silences were edited just enough to make viewers question reality. But keen-eyed fans noticed discrepancies. Clips from leaked footage suggested that some confrontations were longer, rawer, and even more dramatic than the broadcast version. And then there's the financial angle. Lisa's ongoing marriage raises serious questions about money, obligations, and manipulation. Daniel, who has been investing emotionally and financially, suddenly faces the possibility that his trust, and maybe his future, wasn't fully reciprocated. Fans on Reddit dissected every bank-related argument, every comment about paying bills, and wondered, was Lisa using the K-1 visa timeline to her advantage? But beyond logistics, there's a human story here. Lisa's emotional meltdown revealed cracks in her psyche, fear, guilt, and desperation all mixed into one chaotic scene. Daniel's response, shock, anger, and heartbreak, mirrored what viewers at home were feeling. It wasn't just TV drama, it was a raw, emotional collision of two people caught in a high-stakes, culturally complex situation. Curiosity gaps started piling up online. Could Lisa's confession derail the K-1 visa entirely? Were there legal consequences? Fans speculated about whether TLC was aware and how much footage they were holding back. TikTok debates centered on whether Daniel should continue the relationship or cut his losses. Reddit theorists dug into past episodes, trying to find hints that Lisa was hiding this from the start. Amidst all this chaos, one thing became clear: Lisa's revelation was a moment of truth, but also a strategic confession. By spilling the secret in front of cameras, she ensured maximum attention, drama, viral clips, and an inevitable fan discussion. TLC thrives on moments like these, and this episode delivered in spades. As the dinner devolved into chaos, Daniel confronted Lisa gently but firmly. He asked the questions fans had been wondering: why now? Why not tell me before? Lisa's tears weren't just a performance, they were genuine remorse, fear, and confusion. It was messy, painful, emotional, and it was completely captivating. Here's the hidden truth: Lisa's still married revelation may not just be a personal mistake, it exposes systemic pressures of the K-1 visa process. Couples are forced to navigate not only love but also legality, immigration, cultural expectations, and financial logistics. When emotions run high, secrets surface. TLC edits this chaos into compelling television, but the underlying reality is far more complex and human. Fans who thought this was just another scandal are starting to see it as a study in manipulation, desperation, and vulnerability. TikTok clips, Reddit threads, and leaked footage suggest that Daniel's calm, measured reactions might not hold if legal or financial consequences emerge. And as viewers, we're left with a deeper question: how much of what we see is the story, and how much is the tip of the iceberg? Before the credits roll, it's impossible not to reflect on the layers of this explosive moment: the messy dinner, the diarrhea disaster, the cultural and financial pressures, and the shocking confession. Every element intertwines: manipulation, TLC editing, K-1 visa tension, and raw human emotion. And while Lisa's story shocked fans, it also opened a conversation about trust, honesty, and the true stakes behind reality TV couples drama. And here's the kicker: the polarizing truth no one wants to ignore: if Lisa is still married, should Daniel even continue? Is TLC glorifying chaos for views, or are these couples actually navigating real-life consequences? Fans are split, comments are heating up, and the discussion is just getting started. If you've been following this saga, you know it's more than messy, it's a lesson in trust, pressure, and what happens when secrets collide with love. And one thing is clear: Lisa and Daniel's story will be dissected for years, clips replayed endlessly, and debates raging across social media. So, I've got to ask, do you think Daniel should forgive Lisa and continue, or is this a deal breaker that no amount of TLC magic can fix? Drop your thoughts in the comments, you know this one is going to get heated.